Chroma. All right, game number 2 of the second series that we're casting here today. It is an exciting ZVZ because all ZVZs are, in fact, exciting. We had a great little Roach battle last game. Cube, take it away. Give us introductions to these players in game number 2 of their series.
So we do have in the bottom left corner the quote-unquote RoachKing, but I do believe he can bring back. He can still win in this next match. In the top right, the Roach player as well. He doesn't like mutas. He says he's bad with mutas. But he is Kenichi. That's how you pronounce it? Kenichi?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Kenichi for now.
Okay.
Until players start spelling out their names phonetically, we're just gonna... But yeah, we saw a bit of a Roach battle, go figure with their names. In this previous game, Kenichi opting for a pretty fast lair there. RoachKing making the same read that we did initially in that he was going mutas. Unfortunately, RoachKing did not have the map vision that we had and didn't see that it was just basically early speed roaches, and +1 attack timing proved pretty devastating as RoachKing had taken a third and droned it up. So he was way ahead in econ, but a bit lacking in units. So Kenichi took advantage of that with his +1 roaches, and that, friends, was game 1. So game number 2 here, we see RoachKing opting to go hatch first. Again, both players tried to go hatch first. Drone harass prevented Kenichi from doing that. And it looks like Kenichi's going to be able to get his hatch down. He did go pool first here. So a little bit of a deviation already. Gas going down now for Kenichi. And no gas yet for RoachKing. So we will see how this evolves here. Both players have expansions. One player has gas. The excitement and tension builds.
What will he do? Will he go for more fast roaches? Or upgrades? Speed? Wing speed? What shall we see?
Yeah, so while we're waiting for these players to reveal their hidden strats, just a quick shout out to our sponsors, Zeek.com, Z33K.com, our tournament sponsor for this and all of our tournaments here at Infinity Gaming, as well as GGTracker.com for tracking all of your wonderful StarCraft statistics. And also a big shout out to Internet for hosting our new website. You can check our website out at inf-gaming.net. That's inf-gaming.net. If you'd like to join Infinity, that's the place to do it. If you'd like to check us out, tell us how much you love our tournaments, that's a good place to do it. Also check us out on Facebook and Twitter and all the other various social medias. Those are linked below the stream here. So feel free to click on those. 2 lings moving into the worker line here, able to wriggle their way out, but without getting a drone kill there. So not really doing too much damage. RoachKing just droning hard. And on the other side, we see lings coming out.
So we do see
a
bailing nest coming down for Kenichi. RoachKing did get a late gas, if I'm incorrect.
Yep.
Correct me?
You are correct.
Okay,
and he's
so
now only got two mining gas. So he opted for lots of early mining to get out a couple extra or an extra queen here and to really drone this up hard. So if you look at the difference, so far he's ahead by 2 drones and 1 queen. So that's a lot of extra minerals that he wouldn't have if he had taken that earlier gas. Unfortunately, he's going to be significantly behind in tech, speed, nowhere near to being researched now.
So I think we do have Kenichi coming up or opting for timing maybe with these fasterlings or faster Ambalings, but he is droning up. And we have dual Evo Chamber coming down for RoachKing. And we should see the Roach Warren coming down again.
Yep, there's the Roach Warren. So this is pretty much the same play we saw out of RoachKing. Very aggressively droning early on here. Now opting to take his second and third geysers there, the second one already mining. And behind this, we see Roach Warren and 2 Evos. So it looks like Roach Battles is the matchup on ZVZ du jour. And we're going to go into Roach Battles here. So another early layer here. This allows him to get Roach Speed as soon as the Roach Warren completes and get started on his 1-1 upgrades here. Should
so I think
Roach starting? Yeah.
I think RoachKing did catch his mistake of not having that Roach Speed and not having that 1-1 early enough last game. Because he did have the economy to afford it. And Kenichi just destroyed him. I'd like to see Kenichi maybe go into burrowed roaches, and see how RoachKing would react to this.
Yep, RoachKing is remembering that Roach Speed there. Or Morris. Upgrades pretty much identical at the moment. RoachKing going again for this I'm going to call it an aggressive third. It's not really aggressive because you sort of are forced to play a little bit defensively, but it is a little bit aggressively timed, and he's going to try to squirt out ahead in the on there. However, Kenichi's got more saturation than he needs on his natural, so he's got a little bit of extra income there, whereas the minerals for RoachKing went into an expansion over on this side. Burrow, as you mentioned, is now on the way for Kenichi, so probably going to see some burrowed roach play. So he's going to make use of this lair and speed of getting these roach upgrades advantage. So we see speed about to finish, probably going to see tunneling claws on the way momentarily, I would think. Or maybe waiting to...
Unless he just...
No tunneling claws yet.
Because you could also just burrow them when they're low health and unburrow them, because they do regenerate pretty quickly in the ground.
It is true. I mean, it seems like a bit of a waste of the utility of the whole thing, but transferring drones over now for RoachKing. He's got his third finished, and looks like about the same time that Kenichi's third is starting. So we see a little bit of roach aggression moving across the map. His 1-1 has completed. 1-1 also completed for RoachKing, so they're going to be even in upgrades with the exception of Burrow. Burrow about to finish, so that with some good Burrow micro may be able to make the difference here.
So this creep does make Kenichi's timings a lot faster whenever he tries to go for one. It also makes RoachKing's timings faster as well. And we do see tunneling claws coming down for RoachKing and Burrow. So it does look like RoachKing will have the advantage, but Kenichi already made an overseer.
Yeah,
so I think he's too worried.
RoachKing looks to be in pretty good shape here. He's already got minerals at his third pretty much saturated. Third just completing here for Kenichi. So RoachKing already on pretty much a 3-base econ here. We see Burrow halfway done for RoachKing. We have +2 attack. Basically 2/3 of the way done. No carapace upgrade, so RoachKing is gonna fall behind on carapace upgrades here, as Kenichi does have those upgrades on the way. Hydralisk Den with muscular augments on the way also for Kenichi, so looking to add the DPS of those Hydras in, burrowing and unburrowing these roaches, just healing them all back up to full health as he transfers drones on down. So now Kenichi's got a full mining third base, but probably a full minute or so later than RoachKing. Both players playing a little bit more macro focused here, moving into the mid game.
So we do have Tunneling Claws out for RoachKing. I wonder what he'll do with that. Like,
yeah, I think he's gonna go attack. Is my guess.
Kenichi's got detection though. That's what we.
Well, you can still attack while there's detection. So right now we do see there's 58 roaches in Roach King's kingdom here, and only 31 for Kenichi. So if you can get some good engagements here, right now all these roaches are kind of pinned back in that corner. Roach King spreading his army. Kenichi pulling back here. Gonna probably lose this third if he's not careful. He's gonna be forced to move in and engage, waiting for a few extra reinforcements, able to cut off these. Third will fall. These roaches not really getting punished for getting caught out of position because there's just not enough here for Kenichi. Roach King burrowing, healing up all of his roaches, getting all the utility out of that. The roaches are back to full health. He is just going right underneath, taking a lot of damage while doing this, unburrowing in the midst of everything. It's just a orgy of roaches and hydras at the moment here. Roach King seems to be coming out ahead on here, but is pulling back. This is very close. Takes one pop shot at the Roach Warren there, but decides to pull back and take the win of sniping the third. He's up by about 50 supply at the moment, so he's just going to fall back on taking out the third and doing plenty of damage to his opponent's army.
So Kenichi is going to push out here. He's got no really other thing that he can do, and he is going to re-burrow those roaches. These roaches are just going to be like meter cost efficient because they just heal up so quickly.
Yeah, the super fast regen there being taken to full advantage by both players. Armies healed back up now. We have 55 roaches for Roach King, 17 roaches and 18 hydras for Kenichi here.
Looks
Armies
like Roach King
going to pass midway here. They're going to do a little ring around the rosy here. For this big orc thing. Gonna get a reasonable surround here. I think he underestimated the amount of roaches that Roach King had. Unfortunately, a lot of Roach King's roaches are not attacking right now in this engagement.
But
the overwhelming numbers just make that not matter at all. Reinforcements forced to funnel through all of these roaches, and Roach King has taken another big victory here in this game. Great engagement there by Roach King.
And Roach King is showing his true side of the Roach King. He is making only pure roaches. And it does look like he's going to take it here. He is 2-2 now.
Yeah, upgrade advantage has been evened out. Hydra's unfortunately just not able to deal with this. There's the GG from Kenichi. And the series tied 1-1.
This is actually a pretty good series. It's like the only Roach series. Brought to you by